Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Nova Arcana. We are back at the Vertigo Mines, where we managed to go through this incredible structure up to the top and get the objective record disc last time, but we still have not found the emerald, and there's still a lot of other hanging structures where it might be hiding, so that's what we're going to try to find for now. I have made a diamond helmet, which I just enchanted and got a bunch of nice enchants on it, so that's pretty nice. And I also did some boot repairing, and so we've got protection 4, feather falling 3, which is pretty great. So still feeling very good about the armor. And I think the first place I want to try to go is into this structure over here. Is there something that almost looks like a, oh, I guess it's just a lever powering the rails. Thought it might have been a tripwire hook or something like that, but now I don't think that that's what it is. Oh, there might have been, oh, that way I could have gotten there from here as well, but it looks like I could also go in here, which I think is just right up here. Intersection 4 is a myth. That's right. Such paradox, and yes, I have been watching him and haven't been able to watch his Intersection 3 yet. And I'm looking forward to the opportunity to do so. Okay, but let's go ahead and get started. I don't even know that we need the rabbit stew just yet. I have a feeling this is going to be a pretty quote-unquote normal area. It doesn't look like there's any super amazing loot right in this area. That sounds like a spider jockey suffocating himself, possibly. So let's do be wary of it. There's a way down, which is good, because that would help me circle around somewhere I've been. It was just mossy cobble. Okay. I saw something greenish. It was just mossy cobble. I think the creeper spawner is right here. Yeah, creeper has come to join us. And here's another one. Okay, but he fell, because he's a genius. Great. And I did just try to block with a shield, forgetting for a moment that I don't have a shield. I have a charm. And the charm is amazing. I love it. And momentarily, we can be reminded about exactly what the charm does. But first off, I'm going to get rid of the spawner. Okay, we got rid of that spawner. And I think all the spiders we hear at this point are just left over. This charm gives me attack damage, knockback resistance, armor toughness, in exchange for a little bit of speed. And that's an okay trade-off by me. Okay. Great, great, great. There's definitely spiders below, and there was a ladder down. So after we give this guy a quick way down, we'll go find the slower way down that involves climbing the ladder, assuming the ladder is still intact, which it might not be. It does sound like I've spawned an awful lot of spiders. And I see a spawner directly below me. Where was the ladder down? It was right here. Okay, so let's give it a try. You can go that way. I'll get my back against the wall. I will take some of these souls that I've just harvested to help heal. And then finally start taking care of the spawners. Okay, so we've been up there. Feel pretty safe in terms of stuff that's above me. That guy's trapped on the other side. Here's more spiders. And yeah, I do think perhaps it was just a random skeleton jockey who spawned earlier that we heard the skeleton suffocating. But yeah, we've handled that now pretty handily. I still hear monsters, and it sounds like they're actually coming from the middle. I could be wrong. Perhaps they are below. Don't want to do a ton of digging, but I'm going to do a little bit of digging. And I still can't tell if we're getting closer to all these zombies. Yeah, I think we are. Okay. So I'm not sure what was the quote-unquote correct or intended way to get down here, but I found my own way. I don't think there's anyone coming from behind, so I'm going to risk it. And yeah, you go ahead. Thank you. I did blow some holes in the floor, but the holes could come to my advantage. There we go. No, don't blow up again, though. One hole is sufficient. I have thinned out the mobs. I do see the creepers still there. Alright, he's not into the one hole sufficient plan. He wants to make another hole. Okay, I chose to make my own way down here, and now I'm kind of second guessing that choice. But what you gonna do? What we're gonna do is plug up the holes, deal with the creeper, break the creeper spawner, and now I definitely still hear creepers afoot, so while we have some better places to have a foothold and not feel like we're about to fall off, let's add some light. There we go. There's the creeper I heard. Okay, now I think we might be in okay shape. Still could easily be a creeper somewhere, such as right here. And right there. Alright, but now I think we have got a good grasp on the situation. Is there any chance that there's like a spawner in the interior of this? Doesn't seem like it. Render likes to use these music boxes as just kind of decorative. They look like storage or something. But I think this area's gotten quiet. Alright, good day. Hey, CD. So we'll go ahead and heal back up. And I guess take my well-deserved money spoils. Play some music on random note blocks. Did I pick up the big money? I don't know that I did. I think it was right over here. Yes, now it's in my inventory. Great. So from here, are there other places to go? Also, there was a ladder up here. So this was another possible way up and down. But yeah, that just brings me back over here. Okay, so that was the big thing that had the main objective. Or maybe this one was? Yeah, I haven't been in this one actually. Okay, and there's a way across it back down on the solar level. Okay, so that's where we're going next. Where was that ladder down? It was over here. Boop, 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 boop. And I'll just ignore the chat for a second, because I see someone saying, no spoilers. Okay, so here is the way across. Let's have maximum torches on the bar, and since we don't know what we're getting into, let's go ahead and give ourselves a couple of bonus hearts. And I don't think there's anybody about to fall on my head. This is a crazy non-staircase staircase. Seems like something I've seen on somebody's Minecraft server recently, although a little bit different. And previously we found that just going very fast was a good way to deal with this. So let's try to go very fast and take advantage of the fact that we don't take much knockback and use that to deal with this. Spider in the corner. Okay. It's one of these chests that I really don't like because it's just got random stuff in it. So I'm just going to grab a couple of things that I see that I like and then leave it behind because I don't like dealing with inventory. And so I think that was everything up here. Was there a way to go down inside this one? I didn't really notice. So let's notice. Not really seeing it if there is. Oh, there's a recipe book inside the furnace that just talks about furnace recipes. I don't think I realized that before. Or maybe it's just the recipe toggle, but then it's furnace specific when you're looking inside the furnace. Okay, there's another domey kind of thing over there that's definitely large enough that it could hold the emerald. Emotes spam to the chat. That is a good way to protect things as well. Remind me how I get back over there. I think going back over here will help. So I have been over there. I have been over there. Because, yeah, that might have been the objective up there. I haven't been there. And maybe this weird minecart goes there from... something over here, maybe? There's definitely stuff there. I hear a skeleton somewhere, and it makes me a little bit uneasy. So yeah, I'm not sure how to get there just yet. And then was there another one over in this corner that I still haven't been to? Don't think so. I haven't been here, but it seems like that just branches there and there. And then also, because I hear more things, is there still another level below me that I didn't figure out how to get down to? Yes, I know the pickaxe is not the correct tool. No, I don't think there's another level below me. But now we have some torchlight there. Okay. So, I'm going to choose to branch. I have lots of blocks. And it's Minecraft. And branching could be exciting because if we fall, we'll probably fall to our death. Oh yeah, and I looked at, okay, so this was the objective one. And so there aren't going to be any enemies in this one because it should be well lit. And I don't think anybody's falling on my head. So I'm sure we'll be fine. See how well that worked? It was great. Okay, so now we're over here, and I'm closer to my objective, which was to get over to this guy. So let's take a closer look at him. I could even ender pearl onto the roof if I really wanted to. It's kind of nuts, which feels appropriate given the level of gear that we have. So let's go kind of nuts, and let's make sure that we don't accidentally hit the ender pearl right here. I want to make sure I get it high enough that I'm going to land on the roof, but low enough that I don't go into the lava past it. That works. And I hear bad guys. And it does seem like the roof is reasonably tall. So let's try to carve a staircase down into this place and find out about said bad guys. Is there any kind of place that I could stand over here? It looks like there is. Yeah, okay, here we go. Okay. Spawner. Become not here. Oh, there's another anvil. It's kind of broken, but anvils are nice. It's much easier to grab one anvil than it is to mine 30 iron. So that's kind of handy. I have a feeling doing this from top down to bottom is going to make this area a whole lot easier, but I'm okay with that. Because I, right now, don't think this is going to be the objective either. In fact, is that all there was in here? Seems like it might be. Here's some more branching paths. It did look like this thing potentially went deeper. And so let's just dig through a tiny bit of the floor. Just to see if there appears to be another lower level here, although I think there probably is not. I don't hear anything, and I don't see anything. Okay. So I think we're done with this cage. This leads, looks like over into the wall near where I began. So this might have been one of the choice points that I had early on and lost track of. Don't think that spider's gonna get me, but now he definitely won't get me because he's dead. Aha! Okay, neat. This looks like the type of place that there might be a spawner hidden. Yeah, but maybe I'm wrong. This does too, actually. This looks even more like the type of place that there could be a spawner hidden. Crap. Okay. Good armor. And no sign of a spawner, actually. Alright, fair enough. While I'm here, I don't mind grabbing some more coal blocks, since they are so easily accessible. And yeah, that's just wood. That is fine as well. Alright, very nice, very nice. How many emeralds have I found? At this point, I think I'm up to like 20 of 27 or so. More than 2/3. But I'm still trying to find the emerald in this area. And couldn't see if there were any other guys there. Yeah, there's a skeleton right there. So let's shoot him before I run across here. Okay, I heard a creeper shoot a skeleton, or a creeper shoots a skeleton. Skeleton shoot a creeper. So there might be an explosion. Don't panic. The fact that there's a skeleton behind me is a reason for a little bit of panic. Not a lot, but a little bit. Because I don't know where you came from. So is there something above my head? Yes, maybe. It looks like a place that I've already been lit up, though. So I'm kind of surprised by that. And then meanwhile over here, this is the kind of corner that had iron that we saw from higher up, but there is a something. I hear all the skeletons below. It looks like we'll be going down to the advanced vigor charm. It's interesting. Interesting enough to be worth taking. And since we're going to be going down into probably a bunch of skeletons, is the ladder contiguous here? It looks like it is. We'll eat a golden apple. Hello, apparent diamond blocks. Hello, skeletons falling out from everywhere. Okay, so where were the skeletons actually falling from? Somewhere pretty high up, almost from where I just was. So what did I miss? Is a question we might ask ourselves. I don't think any of those diamond blocks are real. So close yet so far. Okay, yes. Bringing us in on the joke. Okay, so let's go back upstairs. So this is just meant to attract our attention. I didn't even see it. It looks like you might get some great loot. Ouch. When in fact, there is no great loot here to be had. Alright, that's being mean. Okay, now I should be able to climb it. Great. And aha. Is this the platform that has the skeletons? I think it must be, right? Were the skeletons? Yes, spawning out of here. Is there another one over here? Yep. Okay. So that explains that. We got some money for our troubles. That's fine and dandy. And it does have +2 knockback resistance, and this one only has +1 knockback resistance. It might actually be worth using. Let's try switching to this one. Because I've got a lot of armor toughness from my diamond armor, so I can afford to give some of that up. I think that could be good. Okay, so where do we need to go next? We've been here. It looks like maybe I haven't been there. And if I wanted to go to there, I would want to be back up somewhere. And we'll try to figure out where that somewhere is in a little bit. Is anybody going to drop on my head? I think no. But that guy could have been a problem. Okay. So I could get up here and then get over there and then possibly get over there. So let's just do that. Rather than try to find all the intended paths. At this point, I am content to start making some of my own paths. How do you feel about that, creeper? The creeper has no feelings. It turns out that when you are dead, you cannot offer your feelings on topics. Okay. Other creeper dead. Let's go run over there. Skeleton. Still took some knockback there, despite all of my presumed knockback resistance. Looks like this was just a little skeleton outpost. I don't think there's anything up here. Yeah, there's nothing up here. This brings us over to here where we've already been. But then somewhere nearby there was another one of these domey kind of things. That one I've been in. This one I have not been in. And it looks like there is maybe a path from the other side, but I instead choose to do things differently. I'm going to come in from this side. That looks like that'll be high enough. So let's go up here. Oh, this is the bedrocky one, but there's still, I feel like I saw this, but at the same time I feel like I didn't see this because there's still spawners up here. Maybe I was in here briefly and then ran out because had lost the helmet and decided I needed to come back and then forgot that I needed to come back to it. Okay, it all makes sense. All right, so we had seen this before. Up on this level, it looks like there's nothing. Down in this level, there was a chest with some kind of weapon whose sign got blown off, and so it is another swarm vendor. In case we come up with an area with a bunch of spiders, I guess we could hold on to that for the moment. And, aha! Adminium tools. So these are the unbreakable stone tools. We've seen these before. I have a set of these already back at home, and so that's not particularly interesting to me, so I'm just going to leave them here, along with some other things that I can leave here. Okay, so I've been here, so where else could the emerald be hiding? I think at this point we need to start just looking around from a variety of vantage points and trying to reason through what we may have missed. So, given that I left a spawner here, let's be vigilant regarding the surface we're currently standing on. This is a giant stalactite. It was the one that was holding the skeleton on minecart spawners. So perhaps there was somewhere higher up to go into it that I didn't notice. So that's a possible place of future investigation. There's also this way, right. I never went over to this little area and there were zombies walking across. In fact, this zombie might have walked across from there. I hear other monsters other places too, but I'm just going to run across here for now. And I don't like the number of monsters that are there. I guess the creeper fell down. Skeleton can become dead. Just in case I end up falling down there, let's go ahead and get rid of that creeper. And now I feel more comfortable with the number of mobs. Okay. I see the spawner there. So let's get that one. Skeleton. Become dead. A little bigger, you're on the wrong side. Can't path across the rails. Too bad for you. Oh, another anvil. I forgot to grab the other anvil, didn't I? That was foolish of me. I was so excited to find it and forgot to pick it up. That tends to be the way with me and loot. Not really all that excited about most of the loot in the map. This would just take us across back here. There's lapis in the ceiling over there, but I have plenty of lapis at the moment. This chest plate is not worth worrying about. I see, that's right above the entrance to the crystal garden, so if I ever need more lapis, I can always go there. I feel like that giant stalactite is the next possible place to go, looking around a bit more, because it seems like it's basically like inside of here. And I have heard some mobs in this vicinity. It sounds like they're to my left, actually. Yeah, but I'm not really seeing them over here. This has just brought me back to somewhere I've been. Is there a platform up here with a spawner that I never got? It seems like there probably is. Yep. Okay, so that's where all those zombies were coming from. That's one minor mystery solved. It's hard for me to hear myself think when there's zombies nearby. So let's do that. And sure. Let's harvest the souls as well. So this is just the minecart that came from where we just were. So this was the stalactite I was just digging through, but then there's this giant stalactite that had the cart thingies. And this guy's still in a cart. Were they spawning from somewhere else? I don't think so. So maybe there was a leftover cart and a random skeleton that was in it. Don't think it would be over here because that's really part of the Crystal Gardens area. Is there anywhere lower that I failed to explore? I don't think so. Are there any one of these structures that I failed to explore? Adminium storage. I see. So that's why all the bedrock is here. In terms of the lore of the place. Hi, Creeper. Thanks for giving me a soul. Let's see. Don't really see anything useful that way. I think the creeper was the only guy who spawned up there. That's definitely back over in the Crystal Gardens area. There's lots of little interspersed mossy cobblestones here, which I note are green, but they're not like emerald green. So I don't think that's a place that we need to go. So where is somewhere that I have not yet been in this area? I'm just not seeing it. I think right now I am tempted to go check out this giant stalactite again, so let's actually, since it seems safe here, I want to be there. So let's do one of these dealios. Okay. So, this is where the skeleton spawners were. Doesn't seem like there's anything else in the ceiling up here, and so I don't think we would just be meant to like dig upwards and find the emerald somehow up there. And I did walk across here to look at the Enderman over in the crystal area. I'm not sure where the final skeleton is that I hear over here. Sounds almost like he's like under. But I don't see an under. Ooh, there's a way to go downstairs here, and there's a pole platform over here that I haven't been to. There's the thing that looked like it kind of had diamonds or something. Right, there was like a creeper spawner there. And I forget why we didn't go down. It was because I wanted to go top down. That's right. Okay. So I had a choice of where to go there, and I simply chose to go another way. So let's go back over and choose to go that way this time. And can I make a shortcut over here? Maybe-ish. I want to be up at that level. Sure, we'll just do this. Nobody shoot me, please. Great. And then we'll go up here. And then looks like there's a way to go up there. Thank you, Coal Block. Don't see anything else there. That's where I want to go to, and that's the way down. And I had to make a jump across here, so don't fall. I almost fell. That was very close. That's definitely, oh boy, as close as I've come to falling to my death so far in this area. This was a much more narrow passage than I was originally expecting. And I see named mobs over here, which is also worrisome. There's also an Enderman we need to not look at. I think I've succeeded in not looking at the Enderman, so good for me there. Oh, emeralds. Haha. I think we might have found the portion of the mines that is going to lead to the emerald. And a bunch of other emeralds as well. Alright, little digger. Become even littler. Not sure where the spawners are hidden right here. There's also some other loot, which is very nice. There's apparently poison spiders, which is not as nice. I see the spawner. I can't quite reach the spawner. This is a problem that we can solve due to the magic of pillaring up. There easily could be other spawners hidden in here, but for the moment this seems well pacified, and one has to imagine that the emerald's going to be hidden behind here. I would love to get rid of this guy. So let's try one of those. It'll also make the area slightly darker just for a moment. Little digger dropped some iron helmets. We're beyond that. Looks low. I'm willing to check out. And I think I'll be happy with what I find. Fortune, Unbreaking, and Silk Touch. I don't know that I'm ever going to use any of these at this point. We'll grab them, I suppose. Actually, since I'm about to grab other things, let's get out the piggy bag and dump off a few things that we may want to keep for later. Okay, I think that's given us enough free inventory space that we can get back to the task at hand, which is trying to find the emerald. I wonder where it could be. Where, oh where, would render hide an emerald? Aha! I have found it! And these will give me experience and also emeralds. And I don't need the emeralds for any reason, but I want them anyway. Alright. Da-da-da-da-da-da! Emerald 18! We've done it! Hooray. Okay, that was good. And I'm glad that I was able to find it, and it was kind of like the last place that I looked. I mean, I guess it's always the last place you look, but you know what I mean. While I'm here, do I need any iron? Speak now or forever hold your peace. I think it wouldn't hurt to grab some. How much do I actually want? I think the bits that are super easy to get, I'll just go ahead and grab while I'm here. And then won't worry about much else. There's a lot that's super easy to get. Obviously, there had been the cave spider spawner that was a little bit higher up, and so I'm worried about potentially triggering other spawners when I'm over here, or perhaps other traps. And since I gathered another damaged anvil, I don't know that I would need more iron, but let's make sure that we do grab at least another 31 of it, because I'm pretty sure that's how many you need to craft an anvil. Okay, but with at least that much iron, I think we're in good shape. So now we need to find a way to exit from here once again. And actually, if I could land over here, then I could take a rail cart back, which would be pretty cool. And I could probably ender pearl onto this brick roof, don't you think? Don't you think it would be fun to try? I think it would be fun to try. Yeah, this is probably my most dangerous pearl yet. There are a number of creepers over here. Oops, I just threw it without meaning to. Crap. All right, well, this is not where I intended to land, but it did land somewhere safe. I was just trying to point and forgot that I'd switched to the ender pearl instead of the sword, and so I ended up throwing the pearl when I meant just to be gesturing for you all on the YouTubes and the Twitches. But the good news is I know this area well. We got an enchanting table over there. I want to be up there. I don't remember if there's a good way to go back. Actually, there is, because I made a little thing from here that goes through this building. And so if we simply go here and through this building, I will reach Render's staircase, which then goes up to Brian's ladder, and subsequently Brian's bridge, which leads to exactly where I wanted to be. Okay, so we have 30 levels. We have emerald number 18, as well as 18 emeralds. Ha 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 ha. And we have a shortcut back if I had a minecart. But I don't have a minecart. Did I perchance leave a minecart in one of these? That would have been a clever thing to do. But it doesn't appear that I have done so. And I don't think I left a minecart in the piggy bag either. I've also summoned it somewhere where I can't actually see it, so let's try this again. I did not leave a minecart in here. Okay. Sometimes you outsmart yourself. This is one of those times. For those on YouTube, I hope that you enjoyed watching this episode where we had some more success. For those on Twitch, stick around and we'll reorganize an inventory and put the emerald away. I hope everybody's having a great day. Bye-bye.